Siemaneczko. Witajcie w kolejnym odcinku Sentymentów Dariusza. Gramy dalej w Black Mirror 2. Dam wam szybko znać na Discordzie, jak zawsze. Everyone like zaczął na TikToku. Dobra, dałem wam znać. Gramy dalej. Dobra, więc pierwszy rozdział skończył się na tym, że główny bohater zasłabł i widział we śnie śmierć ogrodnika w fontannie. I obudził się rano i się dowiedział, że ogrodnik nie żyje. Także sprawdźmy. On widział jeszcze, że coś tam wpadło. Gozeriusz, witaj. Obecność Faustyna. Obecność. Bal, obecność, ale nie może w tym tygodniu wygrać. Gdzie to się szło? Nie pamiętam. Gdzie się szło do tego ogrodu? Do schodów. Errora. Barton. Witaj pierwszy raz on my life. Także tutaj zginął ogrodnik w tej sadzawce. W sensie w tej fontannie. Bipolar. AK. Errora boration. Errora boration. Obecność.
According to both Bates and Collier, Henry's body was tangled up in algae when they found him. How could he possibly have drowned in this, though? I shouldn't have made Henry clean the fountain. How could I have known that something like that would happen?
Wyślę ci linka do pierwszego odcinka, na razie nie jest publiczny. Dzisiaj też będziemy grać na live w DBD od 19. Jestem umówiony z koleżanką z pracy i z koleżanką z TikToka. Więc będziemy grać. A tymczasem wyślę ci link do wideo na YouTube. No co jakie brak wyników? Ja pierdolę. Dobra. Wysłałem ci link do pierwszego odcinka.
The water is murkier than yesterday.
Oczywiście, że prześlę. Ewa, obecność. Wysłałem zapro na Discorda. Też lubię Britney.
The water is murky. Something is glittering at the bottom. What could it be? Something is glittering. What could it be?
Coś błyszczy na dnie. I czym ty masz to zrobić? Nie masz tego po prostu...
The water.
Coś błyszczy na dnie.
Something is. What could it be?
To nie widzisz? Nie możesz tego wyciągnąć rękami?
Something. What? The water is.
Widocznie nie. Piwnica jest otwarta.
The door is open. Someone must be down there.
Okej.
Wine kegs full of quality red.
Co to jest za dźwięk?
This well is from the era when the castle was under siege. It was supposed to connect the castle with an underground system of corridors, but that's merely old hearsay. No one has ever seen those corridors.
Panna Wąsik. Obecność. Witamy.
It's several tens of meters deep, but the water from it can't be drunk.
Boże. Grubo. Tap water.
They're full of clean water. The cellar is quite cold, so the water is always cool. I can't see anything special.
Na zaplecze. Bates.
Bates?
Yes, sir?
Bates, can the fountain back in the garden be drained?
Yes, there is a big pump in the cellar. It controls the water flow for the whole castle. It is possible to adjust the water level. However, I do not think it is a good idea to drain it after what happened. And Detective Collier should probably be notified about it, sir.
I am merely considering all the alternatives. We have the right to find out what happened. Do you understand?
Yes, I do. In that case, it is probably best not to tell anyone. Is that what you meant, sir?
Very much so. You said you were there when they dragged Henry out of the fountain.
Unfortunately, I was. The sight was terrible.
I have to tell you something. I feel responsible for what happened to him.
Why would you say something like that, sir?
Well, I ordered him to clean the fountain. He did not want to do it, but I insisted.
You mustn't think that way, sir. Surely, if he had not been drunk, nothing would have happened. And I actually heard Dr. Herman say that his death occurred sometime after midnight. It is not your fault. Certainly, he would not be cleaning it in the middle of the night.
I really hope so. Bates is probably right. Henry most likely fell in there by accident. Have you seen Robert today?
Yes, Sir Robert was reading the newspaper in the dining room this morning. If you would like to speak with him, I am sure you'll find him in his study.
I spoke to Collier. As you can imagine, he asked me a lot of curious questions. Tell me, what did he question you about?
Many things, but most of all, he was interested in the place where we found Henry. It was very unpleasant having to describe it all over again, sir.
Oh? Can you repeat to me what you told him?
I was afraid you would ask. Well, if I must. I was awakened by a sharp knock at the door of my room. Morris was shouting something about Henry. He seemed utterly confused, rapidly pouring out incoherent sentences. He wanted me to go with him to the back garden immediately. At that moment, I still had no inkling of what had transpired.
Did you go with him right to the fountain?
Yes, and only there did I realize what had happened. It took me a while to come to myself again, but then I went straight to the telephone.
What time was it?
It was about 6 in the morning. Collier and Dr. Herman arrived an hour later. That is all, sir. You know the rest.
Yes. Thanks for being so patient, Bates. When did Dr. Herman leave?
Half an hour ago. He took Henry's body to the old morgue.
Did he mention to anyone what he thought about all this?
He had a long conversation with a detective, but I have no idea what they were speaking about. I was so distraught, I was not really listening.
All right. That's all then, Bates. Body is in the old morgue then. What was Morris doing in the back garden so early in the morning? His work is in the stable, right?
Yes, but he sometimes helps with the gardening. Henry cannot do everything that needs to be done. I mean, he was not...
Czekajcie, muszę sobie wiatrak włączyć, bo jest tak gorąco.
Bates, why don't you take the rest of the day off? You don't have to work under the circumstances.
No, sir. I do not want to just be sitting around brooding. I'd rather attend to my responsibilities. It helps take my mind off things.
I understand. I think I will go now.
I'll return to my work.
It's empty. There's nothing in it. This is where our best vintages are stored. The temperature as well as degree of dampness is ideal. Maybe I'll choose a bottle sometime later. I have no time for that now.
To jest ta pompa.
The pump is part of the entire water distribution system. It pumps the water in and out endlessly according to immediate needs. Water distribution controls. I have no idea which one does what. I have no idea which one does what.
Aha. Czyli nie jest w stanie tego zrobić sam, musi się zapytać. Bates!
Do you need anything, sir?
I would like to ask you about something.
Certainly, sir.
Bates, that pump we talked about,
Yes, sir?
I think it is broken. Which valve controls the water level?
The pump works all right, sir. Only one of the input valves broke off some time ago. The water level can still be adjusted using the other valves. It just takes a moment to figure out the right setup for what you want to do.
How do I know if I have drained the fountain then?
If I remember correctly, the second column from the right displays the level of water in the fountain.
Druga kolumna od
give it a
prawej. Druga od
I think I will
prawej.
go now.
I'll return to my work.
Druga od prawej. I ta odpowiada za fontannę. Tej nie ruszymy. Ha, ta. Udało się. To było łatwe.
Ready.
Bardzo łatwe.
can't see anything, just mud. Where is that shiny thing? A sign of some sort, or a symbol.
Znowu ten symbol.
A symbol similar to that from the tower wall. Strange. A new symbol beside another corpse. A symbol similar to... I'll take a picture of it, just like the first symbol.
Shiny przedmiot zniknął.
There's a deep footprint in the mud. It looks quite fresh. Whom does it belong to?
Jest tylko ten symbol. I nic więcej. Tam coś się świeciło w wodzie, ale to zniknęło.
Do you need anything, sir?
Not really. I was just passing by.
On by już nie jesteś w stanie zrobić. To już jest zrobione. Jest w stanie nic tu zrobić więcej. Też już nic nie ma. Interesting. Wiktoria? Nie ma Wiktorii. Wiktoria będzie w swoim pokoju w takim razie. Pani Wąsik, obecność. Hejo. Victoria!
What happened to Henry is awful. First William, and now... Henry liked to drink, but other than that, he was a good man.
I'm sorry, Victoria.
I would like to be alone now. Do you need anything, Samuel?
Yes.
Dr. Herman, the physician, does he live in Willow Creek?
No, some time ago he moved into an abandoned house near the old mill. It is quite close on the road to Willow Creek, the only house far and wide.
Yes, I remember where that is. Thanks.
Please excuse me now, Samuel.
I can't leave now.
Ale ja chcę, żebyś tylko zobaczył
can't leave
mapę. Zobacz mapę. Tu nikogo nie ma. Idźmy do schodów i porozmawiajmy jeszcze z Robertem.
I need a word with you, Robert.
Yes, but I am quite busy at the moment.
I won't keep you long.
Yes, I'm listening.
Did you speak with Collier?
Yes, he detained me for over half an hour with those questions of his.
So, what do you think about all of this?
Me? Collier's theory seems logical to me. I do not believe anyone would want to kill Henry. Henry drank himself to senselessness many times before, but this time he was unlucky enough to fall into the pond. Cold water certainly had something to do with the body's condition. Being a physician, I can certainly attest to that.
You're probably right.
Is there anything else you want to talk about? I have a lot of work to do today.
Victoria is not willing to talk to me right now. Maybe you should talk to her instead.
You need to consider her age, Samuel. She just needs some time to herself. I'll talk to her in the evening.
You have mentioned often since I arrived that you have a lot of work. So, what are you working on?
Oh, I would rather not bother you with the details. Let's just say I'm carrying out specific research. Perhaps I will tell you more about it tomorrow, when I have some time. I need to leave for Ashbury this evening to check on some results.
Oh, all right. I will go now.
All right. Feel free to come back if you need anything, Samuel.
Samuel.
Victoria is at the Today's newspaper.
Today's newspaper. I don't have. Dobra, idźmy do stajennego.
Morris carried the hay sacks away in time before it started to rain. There's enough light in here during the day.
Ale tu nic, ten włącznik nic nam nie daje. Bo tu nic nie możemy wziąć.
Morris, do you have a moment?
Sure.
What do you think about what has happened to Henry?
It was to be expected. He drank way too much. I guess it had to end like this.
It sounds like you really don't care that it happened.
Well, we didn't exactly like each other, but I wish no ill will to anyone.
It was you who found him, right?
Yes, I needed something from the back garden, and as I was walking past, I noticed something floating in the fountain. I went closer to have a look, and he was totally tangled up in the weeds. I could see nothing except his coat.
Did you notice anything else?
No, I panicked, you see. I ran to the castle to get Bates to go have a look with me. I kept thinking I might have been confused and imagined it. But it really was Henry.
What happened next?
I rode into the village to get the detective. You know the rest.
So, Morris found Henry.
Morris found Henry.
Were you in the stable yesterday?
Sure I was. Where else would I have been?
The lights were not on.
Well, maybe I wasn't. Why are you asking? Oh, I can see where you're coming from. You're thinking that maybe what happened to Henry might not have been an accident and that somebody might have helped him into that pond. I may be a drunkard and a saucebox, sir, but I'm no murderer.
No one is calling you a murderer, Morris. I was just asking.
All right, fair enough, sir. If Madam learns that you are starting to suspect me, I may as well go looking for a new job. There's not much work available in this neighborhood. And besides, who would want to hire a man with one leg that is almost completely lame?
I'm not accusing you of anything, Morris. At least not yet.
At least not yet.
Morris, have you boarded up the old well like I asked you to yesterday?
Not yet, sir. I'll do it today.
It should have been done yesterday. I'm surprised that Henry didn't fall into it.
Excuse me, sir?
You know well how I meant that. I want to see it secured today, or you can start looking for a new job. Is that
Boże.
clear?
Sure.
Ale on jest
I'll do it.
niemiły.
You needn't shout at me, sir.
I have no idea what has gotten into me.
No
Why did I
właśnie.
yell at him like that?
Dlaczego tak dziwnie się zachowujesz, Samuel?
I took a look around the fountain.
Sir, why would you bother with such a thing? Why not just leave it up to that detective?
Well, I can't help suspecting something's wrong about all of this. 2 unfortunate accidents in such a short time?
You said it, sir. They are accidents. Henry just got drunk as a stone, and this time his luck ran out.
Maybe. But never mind. I have come because of something else. I found a footprint in the mud by the fountain's rim.
But that's nothing strange. There must be lots of footprints there.
Well, this one is fresh and much deeper than the other ones. The person who left it there must have limped badly or been carrying something very heavy.
Are you suggesting it's mine? Well, why couldn't it be yours? It's mostly me who walks around the garden, and the footprint is probably from the morning I found him.
Maybe.
Sir, I told you I was home the whole evening. I've got no idea what happened that night.
How do you know that it was nighttime?
If I answer that now, could we stop returning to the subject?
We shall see.
I heard it from Dr. Herman when he was speaking with Collier.
What else were they talking about?
I was not really listening. I just overheard a couple sentences as I was walking by. Can I go now, sir?
All right. I'll ask Dr. Herman myself. Maybe I'm suspicious of him unnecessarily, but maybe not. I'll go see Dr. Herman and find out what he knows about that footprint. I will go then.
All right, sir.
Interesting.
It's full of rainwater. It will have to be cleaned before it can be used again.
O,
The Black Mirror Castle. It's full of clean water. I don't want to water anything. They're empty, ready for planting in. It's closed and probably full of whiskey. Henry hid it here so as not to carry it. It's locked. Seeds of some plants, maybe beans. Gardening tools and small tubes with fertilizer. I can't see a bill of exchange anywhere. Where could Henry have put it?
w pojemniku.
There is nothing interesting in the drawer.
Mamy skrzynkę, która jest zamknięta.
Cans of paint and a tin with brushes lying on it. Only painter stuff, nothing else.
You think so?
It's full of dry leaves. Nothing but leaves.
Mamy szufladę z zamkniętą skrzynką. I ten obraz, na który cały czas możemy klikać. I ta skrzynka. Mamy skrzynkę, której nie potrafimy otworzyć. Fontannę, w której nie ma już tego świecącego czegoś.
The leaves will begin to rot soon. The bags are soaked badly. Perhaps Henry forgot to burn the leaves. Who will take over his job now that this thing has happened?
No one.
It's empty. There's no letter in it. It's empty. There's no letter.
Nadal można na nią klikać.
I shouldn't leave yet.
Co ty masz tu jeszcze zrobić? Nie powinienem jeszcze wychodzić. To co ty chcesz tu jeszcze robić? Mares? Przepraszam.
Do you need anything, sir?
Not really. I was just passing by.
Just passing by. I was just passing by. Jeszcze musimy z kimś pogadać.
I'd like to speak with...
I'm not feeling well, Samuel. Please excuse me. I hope Robert will make up for the lack of my company.
All right. I'll come back later.
ty masz tu jeszcze zrobić? Nikt nie wie. W bibliotece raczej nie ma już nic.
Jeremy Gordon, William's father.
Też już nic nie ma. Co my mamy tu zrobić?
We've already... It's pleasantly warm. I should hang my clothes over the chair in the evening, so that... The ceiling has collapsed under its own weight. The old wing won't last much longer. Luckily, no one was here when it happened. Decayed wooden beams have broken up and fallen to the floor. The wooden ceiling is now unstable. It could collapse at any minute.
No, czy już nie możesz tam wejść?
The hole in the window lets cold wind and rain enter the room. If it rains like this tomorrow too, we'll have to patch the window up.
Dzięki, miłego grania. W domu nie jesteśmy w stanie już nic zrobić. Dzień dobry.
I can't leave now.
No ale no to co jeszcze musisz tu zrobić? Nie przesadzaj. Tak, oczywiście. Na pewno w DBD od 19. I może coś pomiędzy tą grą a 19. Jest ten symbol. O co tu chodzi? Co tu trzeba zrobić?
I have nothing to tell him.
No.
He's a cretin, but he's fixing. Something tells me I shouldn't trust him. I'll leave.
Jest ten symbol. Nic więcej tu nie ma.
I shouldn't.
Dalej nie może stąd wyjść. Tu dalej nic nie ma. I tu jest ta skrzynka. I nie jesteśmy w stanie otworzyć. Tym nie jesteśmy w stanie jej otworzyć. Nie jesteśmy w stanie tu nic zrobić. What next? Też nic nie ma. Dobra, nie wiem co musimy zrobić. Let's see in the solucja. Rozdział drugi. Chapter 2. Take picture of it and take the key. Czyli tam jest klucz. Tam gdzieś jest klucz. Jednak. To trzeba polować na piksele. Gdzie jest ten klucz? Widzicie klucz gdzieś? Nic tu nie ma. Jak wejść klucz? Skąd? Gdzie jest klucz? A jest tutaj!
This must be the thing that glittered at the bottom.
Dobra, mamy klucz. Schował się nam po prostu.
It was lying on the bottom of the fountain.
Teraz do szklarni. Na pewno jest do tej skrzynki.
A letter. It's addressed to Victoria.
Madam, please regard this letter as one from an anonymous friend. One of your servants is not whom he pretends to be. You may find it interesting that he is an ex-prisoner.
That he is an ex-prisoner and a thief. On several occasions, I watched him sneak quietly into the castle cellar using the old back door. I saw that person take away several bottles of some of the best vintages of your wine that you value so much. No doubt, some of your other valuables have also gone astray. I decided to write you this letter to prevent further stealing. The person's name is Morris.
Henry meant to blackmail Morris. I am curious as what Morris will tell me about this. Some papers and a few coins. The bill isn't here. Where could he have put it?
Not here. Więc tu nie ma weksela, mamy tylko list. Idziemy do Morisa. Cześć, Afran, witaj pierwszy raz na moim live.
Yes, sir.
Morris, I know you've been stealing wine from our cellars.
Me, sir? Who told you that?
No one told me. I'd read it in a letter that Henry wrote to Victoria. So what do you say about that?
Well, I only took a few bottles, sir. I swear. There's such a lot of them in there, I thought nobody would notice. It won't happen again, I promise. Will you give me that letter, sir?
All right, Morris, but I'm going to be watching you. Here it is. I will go then.
All right, sir.
I co teraz? O, możemy. Dobra, możemy już wyjść z zamku. Dobra, to wychodzimy z zamku. Idziemy do Hermana.
Oh, Mr. Gordon. I would wish you a nice day, but that is not what it is today. To what do I owe your visit?
Well, you told me yesterday to come over.
Let us not discuss things outside in the rain. Please follow me. Better, is it not? Do you mind going down to the morgue with me? I have a lot of work to do. We can speak there.
Not a problem. Let's go.
Watch out for the steps. There's not much light in here, and the dampness can make your footing dangerous.
No Boże.
So, what do you want?
I have returned as per our conversation yesterday. This won't take long. I would only like to ask a couple of questions.
Let me guess. This is about William, right?
Yes. You mentioned some bad burns on his body.
On the chest area, to be more specific. Yes.
So?
So, what?
When we talked yesterday, you said you would tell me more about it. That is why I am here.
Is that what I said? Well,
Yes.
I can only repeat what I have already told you. Massive burns on the chest caused by an unknown object.
Is that all? An unknown object? What you're saying is different from what you already told me.
I cannot remember. Those were just initial theories, anyway. I have recorded everything in the post-mortem account. Shall I quote from it?
That won't be necessary. It seems Dr. Herman has lost his memory since yesterday.
Why is he concealing what he originally wanted to tell me after we had first met? That death report would interest me, but not in his presence.
Lukas, mój komp nie radzi sobie z Dead by Daylight, bo mam ziemniaka, więc live z DBD jest tylko na YouTube moim. I dzisiaj będzie live z DBD na moim YouTube właśnie, więc zapraszam Cię tam. Informuję na moim Discordzie, że live się zaczął na YouTubie. Widziałem, ale póki nie jestem całkowicie wciągnięty w DBD, to na razie nie będę wydawał na żadne dodatki.
I spoke with Detective Collier about Henry's death.
It was inevitable that he would end this way. He was a lost cause.
What do you mean?
Well, it certainly was not the first time something happened to that man after he drank himself into a stupor. I know this well because it was I who had to restore him to normalcy after the other bouts. It was not usually serious. However, on this occasion, he overestimated his capacity for drink for the last time.
This is rather awkward, but you see, Henry had something important that belongs to me. I have looked just about everywhere and have not found it. So it occurred to me that he might have had it with him, and that you...
So, what is this it supposed to be?
Actually, it's just a small piece of paper, but it's very important. Otherwise, I would not ask you.
You want me to search his personal belongings?
I would be grateful if you would do that, Doctor.
Gordon, that parcel is part of the evidence. I cannot just remove something and give it to you until the police have completed their investigations.
But that something was mine.
No matter. Until the case is officially closed, I cannot even show you any of those things.
Współpracujący
I
wieje.
understand. Thank you, Doctor. At least I know where that blasted bill of exchange is. Dr. Herman, I'd like to ask you about something in connection with Henry's death.
Mr. Gordon, it was my impression that this affair is currently being investigated by Detective Collier. Is that so?
This affair, as you call it, happened in my garden. I have every right to be interested in it.
All right. What do you want to know?
I found a footprint right next to the fountain. It was quite deep and very recent.
Yes, we noticed it. Collier made a record of it in his papers. I do not know what else I can tell you.
Did you notice something odd about it?
What do you mean?
The person who left that footprint either limped or had been carrying something quite heavy.
You have an eye for detail, Gordon. That is exactly what Collier said.
So?
The trouble is, there are footprints all over the place, and they most probably all belong to your groom. What is his name again?
Morris?
Yes. You can exclude that one, though, if you thought of him as a potential murderer. Let me tell you why.
I'm listening.
I should not be telling you this, but it is your business in a way, too, so... I have been doing autopsies for over 15 years, and I have never seen anything like this before. Something seemed odd to me the very moment we dragged him out of the pond. His skin was entirely white. You see, I know what the body of a drowned man looks like even after a month, but this was different. He looked as if he did not have a single drop of blood left in his body.
Maybe it was in the water.
Impossible, Gordon. I told you I know what a drowned man looks like. I have not mentioned this to Collier, however. He would think I am going mad. I need to prove my theory first.
So what have you found out?
Exactly what I expected. No blood. Not a single drop of it anywhere. As though something squeezed the life out of him like the juice from an orange and disposed of its skin in that fountain. This is not like anything I have ever witnessed.
I'm not a doctor, but I can see it's more than strange.
This is not strange, Gordon. It is flat out impossible. Even if someone deliberately wanted to extract all of his blood, there would still be some remaining in the organs and muscles.
So what's your opinion now?
I have no theories yet as to what my conclusions should be. I have no sensible explanation for what I found, but so far, nothing is indicative of a violent death.
Thanks for telling me this, Dr. Herman.
Listen, no one except the two of us is aware of this fact, and I would prefer it to remain that way, for now. When you speak to Collier, do not tell him anything. I will tell him myself when the timing is appropriate.
Understood. I'll say nothing. You can take my word for it.
Now that is truly weird.
Doctor, do you think you could go outside for a moment so I could have a look around? I could forget my wallet on the table when you return.
Excuse me? If I had not known your family for so long, I would be offended. Look, I can see where you're coming from. I already told you the parcel has to stay sealed until the investigation is over. So forget it.
I nic nam nie powiedział tak naprawdę. Idę sobie zrobić kawę, bo chyba zaraz zasnę. Nie powiedział nam nic.
I should ring the bell.
Yes?
Samuel Gordon, please let me in, Doctor. I need to speak to you.
Yes, come in. I am downstairs, in the morgue.
A collection of night butterflies. I'd never say there are so many species of them. I'm feeling odd. Hopefully my headache won't return tonight and I'll have a good night's sleep. I don't know who this is. Maybe the former owner of the house. A model of a human skeleton watching over the hall, like a quiet guard in the darkness. Herman's private rooms are probably up there. I'm not going there. Human muscles and certain organs. Legend is composed of a great number of Latin phrases. There's no point in studying them. The bottom is stained, probably by dried blood. There is nothing in them. Empty photographic developer canisters. Herman apparently takes the photos for death reports himself. Herman uses it to carry the bodies. There are some things contaminated with blood. I'm not going to mess with it. I don't know what's in them, and I don't...
jest ten przełącz?
Dr. Herman.
Just a moment. So, was bringt?
I've noticed the place can also serve as a dark room.
Yes, I'm developing the autopsy photographs here. No one provides such services in the village. It is almost like the Middle Ages around here. Nevertheless, one eventually gets used to it. Are you asking because you'd like to have some photographs developed? You see, Gordon, this is not a copier for tourists. You are standing in a morgue.
Oh yes, that's quite apparent. I only need very few pictures, though.
All right then. But I will only do this because of my friendship for your family. Give it to me.
Thank you, Doctor.
Hold on. I would like something in return. I cannot get you the picture without it anyway. I have run out of toner. Would you bring me some from the village?
Didn't you just say that no one could provide that kind of service in the village?
Yes, and they do not. I have an agreement with old Murray. He orders me supplies from town. Tell him the toner is for me. He will gladly sell it to you.
Right. I'll be back.
I should ring the...
Yes?
Samuel,
air in here is taint. The tiny vent can hardly keep the... The light is on in there. It's probably Herman's room. A lot of torn papers are on the top. Somebody must have disposed of them only a little while ago. They're not wet. I'll have a look at them. Rotten garbage. I'm not going to dig in it. The lid is held shut by a large padlock. I won't get the padlock off without... The lid is held shut. It was torn to pieces. Obviously, they didn't want anyone to read it.
Mamy list.
Dear H, my next delivery will reach you soon.
Delivery will reach you soon. You need not worry. Everything has gone smoothly. No one knows anything, and that is how it is going to stay. Do not forget that what I am doing here is for the good of science, and without your help, I would be unable to continue my research. I will send you my results, as usual, within the next month.
H. Herman is likely the addressee.
Robert.
But who's hiding behind the R?
Robert.
What kind of delivery are they talking about in that letter?
Dobra, to już... Chodź, możemy spróbować z nim porozmawiać. Gdzie? Dziękuję za różyczkę.
Yes?
Samuel Gordon, please let me in, Doctor. I need to speak to you.
Yes, come in. I am downstairs, in the mall.
Prostackie. Spoko,
I
Ewa,
have nothing to tell him now.
Zapisałem twoją obecność już, więc się tam nie martw. A u ciebie jak tam? No to fajnie. No i super.
Excuse me, may I speak with you?
Sure you can, young man.
How long are you going to stay here today?
As long as it takes. The whole day. Unless it stops raining. What a better way to spend a rainy day.
Good luck then. I must go now.
To żeście sobie pogadali?
When it's raining, the steps are so slippery that one cannot safely descend to the water.
Mr. Samuel. What a great big bang that was, eh? The second greatest today, I'll bet.
Hi, Vic. Are you counting the thunder?
Right.
Why are you sitting here like this in the rain? Wouldn't you rather be at home?
I don't mind the rain. And also, I can't go home.
You can't? You're in trouble, aren't you?
Well, it's that broken window from yesterday. Harry told my dad, you know. So I'm not exactly hurrying home.
Oh, I see. I have to go now. Be careful of the windows next to you.
I will. Throwing my ball to the other side would be a lot safer.
No raczej.
I'm surprised Harry didn't bother to cover it up.
No mi pranie zdjął.
It isn't very legible. The chalk is all blurred. I can ask Harry directly.
Bo główny bohater jest księciem z jednej z najbogatszej rodziny, z rodu wielostuletniego chyba i on wszystkich tak traktuje.
Hello, Harry.
Welcome back, Mr. Gordon. Have you come to get a bite?
What do you mean?
Oh, come on. I know your Bates is not exactly a great cook.
It's not so bad. I have no reason to complain.
All right, if you say so.
Do you remember our conversation yesterday on how nothing ever happens around here?
Sure I do.
Well, unfortunately, something did happen.
Oh, you mean Henry?
How do you know?
Well, news travels around here fast. Poor Henry. He was a good regular. We sure drank a fair amount together.
So how long had you known one another?
Since the time he started working for the manor. Which in fact means the day he arrived here. I remember when he first showed up, all sweaty with a suitcase in each hand. He took no time to order 2 pints right away. I knew right off that we would understand each other.
Did he have any friends in the neighborhood?
Probably not. You see, he was kind of a loner. I don't think he knew anyone else. He used to only come here.
Thanks anyway, Harry.
You're welcome, Mr. Gordon.
Never. Ja już grałem w tą grę kiedyś. Wiem, że nie zbankrutuję.
I need to talk to you.
Go ahead, but make it quick.
Me?
Not for long, I've got a lot of work to do.
Tell me, did you know Henry Stanton?
No, I didn't. Should I have known him?
Well, he worked as a gardener for us, but he died yesterday.
Sounds like I'll get to meet him soon now. You want anything else? I'm not interested in company.
No, I'll leave you alone.
Trochę lepiej po kawie.
Good morning.
Might be good for you. What do you want?
You said yesterday that you used to help in our garden.
A couple of times, yes.
So you knew Henry, our gardener, right?
Yes. But I don't want to talk about him after what has happened.
When did you last speak with him?
Well, yesterday evening. I met him just a short distance off the road to the village.
What time was that exactly?
I don't want to talk about it. I already told you that. I don't feel like getting involved in anything.
I'm not the police. You needn't worry. What did you speak about?
It was just a couple of sentences. I'm not sure.
Was he acting normal? I mean, was he sober?
Yeah, he was, that's for sure. It's true that he used to drink a lot, but he didn't drink every day. And yesterday, he was sober. I would have noticed.
Thanks for telling me.
You're welcome.
So, Henry was still sober in the evening, and they found him drowned at dawn. That doesn't make much sense.
Dokładnie, to nie ma sensu. Oczywiście, słyszałem, że ta gra jest bardzo dobra i mam ją na liście. Kto wie, może dzisiaj w nią zagramy. Chyba ją nawet mam. Jak nie, to zdobędę.
Hello.
Hello.
Did you know Henry Stanton?
Henry? I saw him in the pub sometimes. He didn't talk much, so I really didn't know him. Now leave me to my sport.
Morris ma otwarte.
10 minutes to 2. It's showing the same time as yesterday. It's broken. It's slowly taking in water. Maybe the fisherman would know about it.
Maybe he should.
The light is on. The shop...
Jesteśmy w sklepie.
I wonder if it too is for sale, or if it's part of the inventory here. Hard to say among all these things.
Chamskie?
I can't see anything I need. I don't want to buy any of these things. It's mostly garbage.
Mostly garbage. Garbage, you say.
Murray opened this pawn shop some 10 years ago. It only contains more trifles for sale.
Let's talk to him.
Good morning. How can I help you?
A few days ago, a man pawned a certain object here. An article similar to this one.
I remember Henry pawned something that looked like that. Yes, that's true.
I'd like to redeem the object.
Certainly, sir. It's £35. And I require the bill of exchange with the owner's signed agreement, of course.
I'll give you the money, but you see, I haven't got that bill.
Sir, surely you know that I cannot return any pawned object without the corresponding bill of exchange.
I can understand why you do not want to release it without the bill, but I will pay for it.
I'm sorry, that's the rules.
That object is very important to me. I am willing to pay a special price.
That's possible, but how fair would it be to the owner if I sold their property to somebody else within the pawn period. According to the rules, the object belongs to them until the expiration date of the note has been passed.
Murray, Henry can't possibly redeem it.
How do you know that?
He's dead.
Dead? I'm truly sorry to hear that, but I'm afraid the owner's death changes nothing. The person who presents a valid bill of exchange and pays the designated price can redeem the object at any time then.
Please try to understand that I haven't got it. Wouldn't the money be enough?
I'm sorry. You can wait until the pawn period expires.
That's not an option.
In that case, I'm afraid I can't help you, sir.
Ale chuj.
How about I let you recalculate the price? Shall we say double?
No, that's quite impossible. I don't want to lose my license because of your offer. Although I've got to admit it's very decent. There's nothing I can do. There are only 12 days left. Then you can have it.
I've heard various things about you, all right. But I thought you were more into money.
What do you mean by that? What have you heard, and from whom?
That doesn't matter now. Let's get a few things straight, Murray. We both know that all you care about is money. You're going to make me come back a few times and then negotiate a new price. So why don't we just skip all that, and you tell me how much right now?
What did you say? Keep your damn money to yourself. Even loan sharks have their pride. From now on, we will only continue this conversation as a seller and a buyer. What else do you want?
Calm down. I didn't mean to upset you like that. I must find Henry's bill of exchange, no matter what. Murray isn't going to give me anything without it. Dr. Herman told me I could get some photographic toner here. Have you got any?
You're lucky. I've still got a couple of bottles left. I don't go to town every day, you see. Here it is.
Thanks. Bye.
Hello there! If fish are going to crawl, I can feed.
That boat on the other side of the river, is it yours? A lot of water has leaked into it. It is about to sink at any moment.
Don't worry. It's older than I am. Thanks for telling me. Most people would not be so polite these days.
No problem. I must go now.
Dziękuję.
The church is... The church.
Dalej jest zamknięty. Bez sensu.
the tomb of Jeremy Gordon.
Dziękuję. Dobra, to idziemy zanieść ten utleniacz do Hermana.
I should ring the bell.
Yes?
Samuel Gordon, I need...
Yes, I am down.
A chemical toner for...
I have that toner for you. So, can you develop my film now?
Why not? But come back later. I have to finish my work before I can do the pictures. What is so important about this film that you have come to me with it?
You will see that for yourself, Doctor.
They may be important, or they may be completely useless.
He has a lot.
Okej, mam wrócić później. Poszedłem teraz do Roberta.
I need to speak with you, Robert.
Sure.
Robert, I'd like to ask you a rather peculiar question.
Peculiar? I am listening.
Right. Here it is. Is it possible for a recently deceased body to be completely bereft of blood?
No blood whatsoever? Certainly did not expect such a strange question. What do you mean?
Well, is there a way to drain the blood out of the body?
Let me think. No, I believe it's quite impossible. A lot of blood remains in a person even after they have bled to death, if that is what you mean.
Strange, indeed.
Why are you asking this? Does it have anything to do with Henry's death?
Yes, it does. I spoke with Dr. Herman. He told me Henry's body was entirely devoid of blood.
You probably just didn't understand him.
No, I wouldn't say so. In fact, he said the same thing as you. He had never seen anything like it before.
Why are you so interested in how Henry died? I'm aware it's a serious matter, but you did not even know him.
It interests me when something like this happens in my home. Actually, I'm wondering why you don't seem to be interested.
Well, I do not have time to worry about it right now. Henry created his own destiny, and now it is a case for the police.
How come Robert isn't interested in this? I must go now.
Right then. I'll return to my work.
Bardzo dziwne. Wiktoria.
I'll leave her alone.
Wszystkich będziesz zostawić w spokoju, to nic nie zrobisz. Hej, Piotrek! Piotrek. Obecność. Gdzie jest ten jebany weksel?
Bates, I would like...
I'm listening.
I found a letter in which Henry blames Morris for stealing the wine from our cellars. Did you know anything about it?
Tell the truth, sir. Yes, I have a good clue as to who might be behind it.
Why didn't you say anything?
I didn't want Madam to have to worry about a couple bottles of wine after what just happened. There is so much wine in the cellar, sir. It seemed unlikely that anyone would notice a dozen bottles missing.
Henry has written in his letter that Morris is an ex-prisoner and thief. Is that true?
I do not believe that, sir. Morris is a brute, but he would not hurt anybody. He does what he is told. He does it well and never causes any trouble.
Well, I'm not really so sure, Bates. I think I will go now.
I'll return to my work.
Cokolwiek mamy tu teraz zrobić. Może Herman już skończył.
Yes? Yes, I am down.
It's better not to imagine what Herman probably uses it during all... I would like to...
Go ahead.
Have you developed that film for me?
Not yet, Gordon. I have work to do.
Co mnie obchodzi, że masz robotę? Nie obchodzi mnie to.
How can I help you?
I want to... Harry, tell me, is Mark reliable?
Well, that depends. He's not exactly a saint, you see. But I reckon he'll do what you tell him for a pound or two.
I don't want it so good.
May I bother?
Well, if you must. but not for long. I've been getting some good hands.
Tom told me you worked for Dr. Herman from time to time.
Tom tends to have a bit too much to say. I've been unemployed for some time now, so I've been taking what odd jobs are offered to me. I've got to make money somehow, and it sure is better to do stuff for Dr. Herman than that dirty bastard Murray.
Well, I need a certain favor from you. As a matter of fact, it has to do with Dr. Herman.
So what's the deal?
This is what I want you to do.
I'm listening.
I need you to come to his house at a particular time and keep him busy for a couple of minutes. Ring the doorbell and wait until he comes upstairs. Talk about whatever you want. Just keep him there for as long as you can.
Well, I don't quite like that plan, to tell you the truth. It doesn't look exactly innocent, does it? Also, if Herman learned about my getting involved in some scam on him, he'd never hire me again. You better find someone else for this.
Look, I don't expect this for nothing.
And that's supposed to be surprising?
How much does Dr. Herman pay you?
That depends on what he wants from me.
No, you don't understand. I mean, what is the maximum he has ever paid you?
£6 per day, with food, I guess.
I'll give you 10. That's not bad for a couple of minutes, is it?
10? Well, the money is nice, but you see, these days I at least have a sure job from Dr. Herman. No, I can't do it.
All right. I'll give you 20. Take it or leave it.
20? Damn. I haven't had so much money clink in my pocket for quite some time. £20 take home and it's a deal.
10 now and 10 later.
Okay then. What time should I show up?
About a quarter an hour after I leave the pub. Make sure you're on time. Otherwise you get nothing.
Dobrze.
Don't worry. I'll be there.
I walked quickly to the morgue to get there before Mark. I
Okay.
hope he'll show up on time as we have agreed.
Yes?
Samuel Gordon, please let me in, Doctor. I need to speak to you.
Yes, come in. I am downstairs, in the morgue.
Dobra, czekajcie.
Can I speak with you for a moment, Dr. Herman?
Yes, but I told you I have no news. This needs time. So if you keep interrupting me...
No. I'm here because of something else.
Yes?
Well, the thing is...
So what is it you want, Gordon? I do not have the whole day for you.
Where the blazes is that mark?
Did you say something?
No, you see, I just...
Yes.
Now who could that be? Damn. Who is there? Wait for me here. I will return shortly.
Of course. You needn't hurry. I thought my blood pressure was going to hit boiling point. Now where's that bloody bill of exchange? Maybe I should start with his table.
Dobra, zapiszmy. Zapiszemy mało czasu. Paulina, obecność. I Klaudia, kot. Obecność, witajcie. Ja też bym pewnie dostał, bo też powinienem nosić. Dobra, zacznijmy od biurka. O, pikselinę. Udało się. Obecność.
Is this what An old mag... A piece of plastic for making imprints. It could come in handy.
Da się.
Lots of things, but nothing I'd need.
Da się, ale nie można zmieniać co chwilę. Trzeba później odczekać, jak już raz zmieniałaś.
There's a label with Henry's name on this box. Henry's bill of exchange.
Yes.
Excellent.
Masz weksel.
I've examined it thoroughly. I don't need it.
Masz weksel. Tu już nic nie ma. Spoko, czaję. No to jak nie zmieniałaś wcześniej, to możesz zmienić na spokojnie w ustawieniach profilu. Kurde, potrzebuję jeszcze czegoś. Wyników z autopsji. Albo klucza. Tu już nic nie ma. No wygląda na nieżywego, no nie? Raczej tak. Nie jestem pewny, czy on nie żyje. Jest klucz. Jest jebany klucz.
Key to the garbage container at the front of the morgue. I wonder what Herman was disposing of so quickly. It must be the large one. The other keys are small. I can't pick it up right now.
Użyj printa.
I made an imprint of the key in the plastic. Herman is returning. I can hear him on the steps.
Mamy to. Mamy kurwa wszystko.
Are you looking for something in particular?
No, of course not. Well, I've never been to a morgue before. I'm just curious.
You have some odd interests, I can see that. What were we talking about?
I've forgotten completely. It can't have been anything important.
So be it then. I do not have the time to be talking to you constantly. No offense intended.
Oh, it should be me who's apologizing. I won't disturb you any longer. See you, Doctor.
Goodbye, Gordon.
Goodbye. Dobra, mamy print klucza i mamy ten jebany weksel.
The key is now accurately imprinted in the plastic. A perfect copy.
Perfect copy. Bye bye, sucker. Bye bye bye. Weksel, kurwa. Daj mi ten przedmiot. Daj mi ten przedmiot. Nie wiem, do czego on mi będzie potrzebny i tak nie możemy się dostać na strych, bo belki się zawaliły, więc i tak nie jestem w stanie zrobić nic. Nic. Oto jebany weksel. Udław się nim. Proszę bardzo. Nie to.
Henry's bill of exchange. Finally, I can get that.
Here, take it.
Is there anything?
Here's the weksel.
I'd like to redeem the object we talked about, Murray.
Surely you remember you must present a valid bill of exchange.
Don't worry. I have it. Here.
Yes, everything seems to be all right. It's £40, sir.
Didn't you say 35 at first?
Oh, you're right. Excuse me, I've made a mistake.
Sure.
I'll go get it for you right away.
Give me that, fucker. Give it to me. Yeah. No one's got to show you how. Give it to me. What is it?
Bye.
Goodbye, my love, goodbye. We got it. Dziwny przedmiot.
I picked this part up in the pawn shop. I picked this.
Złożyłem.
The parts have clicked into one another.
Ale do czego jest ten przedmiot? Do czego jest ten dziwny przedmiot? To, co trzymam teraz, to co było obok ciała Williama, a drugą część znalazł ogrodnik, który już nie żyje. Nie pamiętam już tego w ogóle. To.
I have nothing.
What'll it be?
Harry, you know everyone around here. Would you happen to know someone who can make a key?
Well, I'm not sure if he's the man for the job, but Mark here has a few skills. Just ask him.
All right. Thanks.
Ten Mark kurwa wie wszystko.
Have you got him?
Leave me.
Mark. Shady fella.
What is it you...
It won't take long.
Okay.
I need someone to make a key for me. Harry said you can do it.
A key's no problem. Give me the original and I'll bring it back with a copy in a little while. And it's for free. I'll just assume it's part of our deal today.
Trouble is, I only have an imprint.
That's going to be a lot harder. I've never tried it with an imprint before. Just give it to me and pick up the result in an hour or so. I'll see what I can do.
Good. Here it is.
Thank you, Mark.
See you later.
I can see you wasted little time spending my money.
It's mine now and
I have no problem.
Did you have enough time to do...
Yes, I did. But
what were you doing down there anyway?
That's none of your business.
Yeah, I've got if you need something again.
Gdzie? A, sobie wyszedł po prostu. Mamy ten dziwny przedmiot. Wiktoria, wiesz coś o tym dziwnym przedmiocie? Chcesz ze mną rozmawiać?
I'll talk to her later.
Robert. Czy on dalej ostrzy noże w piwnicy? Czy on dalej to robi? Robert? Nie, to jest Bates.
Do you need anything?
Robert. Dobra, idziemy do schodów jeszcze. Robert. Powiedzieliśmy już sobie wszystko. Ciekawe. Wychodzę stąd do Willow Creek. Może już zrobił dla mnie printa. Gdzie on jest?
How about a...
No thanks. Have you seen Mark around?
No, he hasn't shown up yet. He's probably got some work to do. Are you looking for him?
Not really, but just asking.
Gdzie Mark poszedł? I have nothing to say. Murray?
Can I?
No.
I have no...
Dobra, tylko dalej nie ma.
Yes?
I...
Yes, I...
Can I speak with you?
Hold on a minute. Yes, I'm listening.
Jakie są twoje strony, Paulina?
Have you developed that film for me?
Not yet, Gordon. I have work to do. Come back later.
Nie, jutro jadę na urlop, zaczynam 8. Ja jutro zaczynam urlop i jadę pociągiem wcześnie rano. Więc mnie nie będzie, no chyba, że mieszkasz w stronach, gdzie mam urlop. Zawiercie. Nie no, to ja do Szklarskiej Poręby.
One of the crypts of our family.
To słodko. Boże, ten czas leci.
The church.
Jak ten czas leci.
It's empty.
Trzecia Klaudia, już ci daję Discorda mojego, wyślę ci zapro. Najpierw ci dam obserwację, żebyś mi nie zginęła. Klaudia. No mam Klaudię, hej. Oto zaproszenie, proszę bardzo, wysłałem ci. Proszę bardzo. Tam są te wodospady. 3. Co my mamy tu teraz zrobić? Mamy ten dziwny przedmiot. Wiktoria dalej nie chce z nami rozmawiać. Marka nie ma. Nie jesteśmy w stanie tędy przejść, bo deski się zawaliły. Więc nie możemy wrócić do wieży, więc po co nam ten przedmiot? Ale co podobne? Nie rozumiem. Ta szklarska poręba? Możesz zrobić pełny ekran. Możesz zrobić pełny ekran, jak klikniesz na wideo, to w prawym dolnym rogu pokazuje ci się kwadracik. To jest ten przedmiot. Daj sobie pełny ekran i kursorem czerwonym ci pokazuje ten przedmiot teraz. No. A na pełnym ekranie możesz też palcami sobie rozszerzyć, żeby zobaczyć. Palcami możesz sobie jeszcze rozszerzyć na pełnym ekranie. 2. Dziwne, bardzo dziwne. Wiktoria. No, albo jakiś mechanizm.
I'll leave her up.
Nie wiem właśnie, do czego to jest. Już nic więcej nie ma. A na strych nie możemy wrócić. No, możliwe, ale nie da się wrócić na strych. Może z Robertem możemy jeszcze pogadać. Nie, no Robert nie chciał z nami gadać. Już mieliśmy ten przegląd. Raczej nie będzie chciał z nami gadać. No, nie. Zobaczmy jeszcze, pójdźmy do stajennego. Bo tam już nic nie było. No, chodźmy do stajni. Pogadajmy z nim.
I have nothing.
Nie, też nie. Dalej go nie ma.
changed your mind about... My Mary makes some wonder...
I believe you. I would like...
Okay.
Have you...
No, he's probably... How do you look?
Still not here. Więc maybe doktor Herman wreszcie wywołał nasze zdjęcia.
Yes? I am...
Doktorze fucking Herman.
Doctor?
Yes.
Czy mógłbym mieć moje zdjęcia?
Doctor, have you got...
Sure, I have put them on top of the sink over there.
Thanks for your time.
Dobrze, mamy zdjęcia.
I'll put the pictures in my diary. The symbols are much alike, only with a different symbol in the center.
Dobra, masz symbole. 2 ofiary, 2 symbole. Ale coś to dało. So far nothing.
I have nothing.
Dobra, spróbujmy jeszcze raz Willow Creek. Może już wrócił. Okej. Dzięki. Nie wrócił. No, szkoda, że wtedy nie było smartwatcha, żebyśmy wiedzieli. Pierdziele, no. Ta gra nie jest taka łatwa.
There's no left.
Nie możemy tego z niczym połączyć. Z niczym. Już też nie jestem w stanie nic zrobić. Ale było to drugie wejście do skrzydła. Pamiętam. Ale nie przejdziemy raczej tędy. Tu jest wejście do drugiego skrzydła. Nie jesteśmy w stanie tędy przejść. Victoria!
I'll talk to her.
Ah! Why you don't want to talk with me? Victoria. Victoria. Dobra, ostatni raz tu wracam. Jak go nie będzie, to patrzymy do solucji. Bo ja już nie wiem. No i nie ma go. Dobra, solucjo, powiedz mi, co mam dalej robić. Solucjo, tell me. Aha. Okej, wiem co trzeba zrobić. Trzeba po prostu chodzić. Trzeba chodzić. Trzeba chodzić. Trzeba chodzić i w końcu on się tam pojawi. To świetnie. Będziemy chodzić. I love to walk. Musimy zrobić kroki. Chodzimy. Chodzę tu. Chodzę tu. Time is passing by. And I'm going here again and again. I'm going back here.
I have no.
And back. And back. And just walking casually. Thanks. First time. O 19 będzie kolejny odcinek z DBD. O 19 się zacznie live z DBD na YouTubie. Going here and back. Going here. And going out. And we go here. And we going back. And going back. Time is passing by. Puszczamy plebanie. Idziemy znowu do Willow Creek. Czy teraz minęło wystarczająco czasu? Czy dostaniemy klucz? Nadal kurwa nie. Ile mam tak łazić bezcelowo? Mam po prostu chodzić. Zrobiłem już wszystko i mam po prostu chodzić. Ach, kpina. That's stupid. Just walking casually. Because I don't know what to do with myself. I'm waiting for the mark to return to the tree cactus. I need the key from him, but he's still not there, so I'm just walking. I'm just walking. Maybe I will sleep. Let's sleep. Let's do something. Go to your room. Do nothing. Wash the face in the miednica. Beautiful. Ciapek, masz jedzenie, masz wodę, masz wszystko. Proszę się zająć sobą. Kota mam, kota. Kota! Koteła mam. Mam koteła. Victoria! Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me.
I'll leave.
Zostawię ją. Czarno-biały dachowiec. Ciapek się nazywa. I ma plamkę przy oku, ładnie to dodaje mu uroku. Boże, naprawdę trzeba po prostu chodzić i nie robić nic. No. Ja uwielbiam wszystkie. Ale nie wszystkie koty są ładne. Nie wszystkie mają w sobie to coś. Boże, naprawdę. Ale wkurwiające. Dlaczego dalej go tu nie ma? Pierdolę, ten czas nie leci w tej grze. Dalej ich tam nie ma. Żadne zegary nie działają. Ale w tej poradniku jest napisane, żeby po prostu chodzić w tej i we w te. Trzeba chodzić w tej i we w te. Wiktoria nie chce z nami rozmawiać. Nie. Poradnik mówi, żeby tylko chodzić. Chodzę, cały czas chodzę. Wiktoria!
She's reading a book.
No to niech ją odłoży.
I'll talk to her.
Nie. Z nim teraz porozmawiam. On dalej ostrzy te noże. Może będzie chciał kogoś zabić.
Do you need anything, sir?
Cały czas chodzę. Chodzę cały czas. Release me from the pain of walking. I wanna progress through the story. Why you doesn't let me? How long I must walk? Walk, that walk. Maybe now, finally, there will be Mark in the cricket. He's still not here.
What'll it be?
I'd like.
Sure.
Have you seen? He was supposed to.
Aye, he popped in just a moment ago, but went somewhere right away. But he's left his key for you.
Mam klucz! Don't give me!
Thanks.
Już, spokojnie. Kurwa, Tamagotchi mi umiera. He's dying. Mam klucz.
The copy Mark made of.
Great. Dobra, to zdychaj już. Don't care. Akcja serca się zatrzymuje. Don't die. Szybko, pierwsza pomoc. Och, coraz wolniej bije mu serduszko. I odleciał jako aniołek i zostawił nowe jajko.
The stink of decaying flesh is forcing tears into my eyes. Disgusting.
Okej.
Human remains. Shouldn't they be buried deep in the ground? Tied up in bags, oozing blood. I'm not touching that.
Ubranie Henry'ego.
The pockets are empty, but I feel something hard inside. The pockets.
Kieszenie są puste, ale czuję coś twardego w środku.
The pockets are empty.
Czuję wewnątrz coś twardego.
The gem has perfectly smooth edges.
Tak! I łączymy to teraz z tym.
All the parts have clicked together perfectly.
Mamy kompletny z klejnotem.
All the parts have clicked.
Ale do czego mam? Boże, mamy kompletny przedmiot. Ale co my mamy z tym zrobić? Nic więcej tu nie ma. Do czego nam to? Do czego to jest?
Yes?
He has a lot of work.
No to nie gadaj z nim, wyjdź stąd. Wróćmy do posiadłości. Wiktoria, tak tu mi. Co to jest za przedmiot?
I'll leave her alone.
Why? Co mamy zrobić z tym przedmiotem?
All the parts have.
Po co ci ten przedmiot, Samuelu? Po co?
Now, it...
Do czego jest ten przedmiot?
I have nothing.
Solucja, tell me. Do kościoła mamy iść. Kościół jest otwarty. Dobra, na tym kończymy. Zaczynamy live'a na YouTubie za chwilę. Także dzięki za uwagę. Do zobaczenia za chwilę na YouTube. Już zaczynam, ja już idę do DBD. Ola, idę zaraz odpalić DBD. Na playu, on the YouTube. Może graliśmy 3 godziny, mogłem zrobić z tego 2 party, a zrobiłem 1. Okej. To bye, do zobaczenia na YouTubie, na live'ie.